Hello everybody, this is Caitlin from the Twinsburg Library, and today for our steamy Friday afternoon, we're going to be making some non-Newtonian fluids, aka slime. And this slime is going to be extra special because it's edible, and we're going to make two different kinds. We're going to make some with marshmallow and pudding, and some with another one with cornstarch and Jello. And you guys can eat it, although it has a lot of sugar in it, so probably not all at once. So let's get started. The first one we're gonna make is our marshmallow and pudding one. And all you're gonna need is for an entire bag of large marshmallows. I went ahead and already microwaved mine so that they're already all liquid. You're gonna put them in the microwave for about a minute. And what's really cool is when you put them in the microwave, you're gonna see them get bigger and bigger and bigger. Because what happens when you put a thing in the microwave, a marshmallow is made up of three things: sugar, both sugar and air, and a little bit of water. So what happens is the air molecules, when it starts vibrating really, really fast when they are in the microwave, and then that makes it heat up. But it also means that they push harder and harder against the sugar, and the sugar starts to melt and get more liquidy. So when the air molecules push against it, makes the marshmallow get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's super cool. And then sometimes they pop and they deflate again. So like I said, all you need is you're gonna do all of your marshmallows and get them all melty and good, and they're really, really sticky. And then we are gonna go ahead and add some, I'm gonna use chocolate pudding, but you can use banana pudding, you can use vanilla pudding, you can use pistachio pudding, whatever kind of crazy pudding that you wanna have. And we're gonna go ahead and put that on here. Let's see. And then you're gonna wanna mix that all up, and it's gonna be really, really sticky. So the reason we call this slime non-Newtonian fluid is it's not quite a fluid like water, and it's not quite a solid like your table or ice or anything like that. It's something a little bit in between. All right, and as you can see, it's super, super sticky. So what I'm gonna do is I'm also going to add some powdered sugar in here so that I can mix it with my hands without getting too sticky. But it's always a good idea to have some oil around so that you can make it a little less sticky. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some powdered sugar, and I'm gonna dip my hands in it because this is going to be very, very messy. And I'm gonna go ahead and start to play with it. Now be careful, because if you just took it out of the microwave, it's going to be a little bit warm. So you might wanna wait a little bit. Your other option is you can also use marshmallow fluff instead of marshmallows and putting it in the microwave, so that way you don't have to make it warm in the microwave. And as you can see, we've got some slime, and the more you mix it, and the more flour you get in there, the less sticky it's going to be. So you're going to want to knead it, and you're going to get all super messy. And you can play with it, and you can stretch it and wiggle it and do all that stuff, and it's starting to come unstick to my hands. So that's our first one, and you're gonna play with it and mix it and make a whole big mess. And then I'm gonna put you guys on pause real quick so I can clean up my hands, and then I'll show you the second one. So I'm gonna give 1 second, you're gonna see a very messy finger. Ready? All right, we're back, and I added just a teaspoon of oil to make it a little less sticky. Now that it's all mixed, you can see now it's not sticking to my hands. So you just want to keep kneading it and kneading it and kneading it until you get this very nifty slime that you can play with. It's a bit stretchier than Play-Doh, but you can see that you can get all kinds of fun stuff. And it is safe to eat, and actually really tasty too. So that's our first slime with chocolate. Now, let's make some slime with Jello. So this one you're gonna want to do on a cookie sheet. You can do it in a really big bowl if you want to do too. So what we're gonna do is we are going to take 1 cup of cornstarch. So I got some cornstarch right here, roughly. And we're gonna go ahead and put that on there, and then make it a mess. And then we're gonna take 1 package of sugar-free Jello. We wanna do sugar-free because if you add Jello with sugar in it, it's gonna get really, really, really sticky and there's not much you can do about it. So we're gonna go ahead and make a little volcano over here. And we're gonna add, I'm making cherry slime. And then comes the fun part, you get to add 3/4 of a cup of warm water. Not hot water, just warm. Ooh, oh my goodness, and it smells amazing. I had a little bit more than 3/4 in my cup, so that should work. All right, then you get to mix it all together. Now it's gonna get hard to mix because cornstarch and water really like to go together, so they get very, very sticky. So you're gonna wanna move it around. And that's what makes it a little bit easier. All right. Oh my goodness, it gets really, really hard, which is why we like to do it, because if you try to do it in a bowl rather than on a cookie sheet or a large thing, you might not even be able to move your hands through it because it's going to be so sticky. All right. And you can also do it a little bit at a time, which helps too, which I did not do, but I should have. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start pulling it together with my hands. And you want to move nice and slow, because if you move too fast, this is also called Obleck, so it turns more liquidy when it's not being touched, but as soon as you touch it, it gets hard. So you can play with it while it's hard, and then you hold it, and it gets more liquidy and flips through your fingers. And it smells amazing. Now this one isn't going to taste as good. It's still safe to eat. You don't want to eat too much of it, but it doesn't taste as good as the chocolate one. So, oh my goodness. The more you play with it and the more you mix it together, the better it's going to be. And you have your own Obleck slime. So as you can see, it looks super liquidy when it's there, and then you can press it and it gets hard again. And there we go. You have super drippy, messy slime. And then once you hold it and start messing with it, you can make it hard and drip, soft and hard and soft, and it smells amazing. So I hope you guys have fun making your slime at home, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!